Welcome to Classic Game Room. It's Friday, and you know what that means. It's time to review the NES Classic Edition from Nintendo. Now, admittedly, I wouldn't be nearly this excited were it not Friday, and were Pac-Man not on this thing, but since Pac-Man is involved, you know it's legit. Like, Mario's fake, but Pac-Man is real. And so is this. It exists in the physical space of our universe. 30 classic NES games, and for many of you, you may not even know what that means. It means the Nintendo Entertainment System. This thing. But the NES Classic Edition is that thing, the little one that sits on top. How adorable. It is cute. More of a collector's item than an actual game system, since you can't play other games on it. Sadly, you cannot take your existing NES game library and play it on this thing, but that's not really what they're trying to do here. What they're trying to do is make a fun novelty item, and they succeeded. Because this is a fun novelty item, and it has a bunch of great games in it that save you a lot of money if you're not up for collecting the real ones. Like Zelda alone will set you back a lot of money. Mega Man 2, Final Fantasy, Kirby. I actually really like this thing. I've played a lot of these plug-and-play game systems that have built-in games, and this is one of the nicer ones. The fit and finish is pretty good. The styling is great. It's like someone hit the NES with a shrink ray. And look at the packaging next to my actual NES action set packaging. Someone's got to give Nintendo a high five for that one. Woo! And thanks for including Pac-Man. And Super C. And Excite Bike. And Ninja Gaiden, which is how we said it back in the day and how I will continue to say it. Some game I've never heard of called Super Mario Bros. Whatever that is, I don't know. No Zaxxon, no Truxton, no Xevious, so a serious lack of games with X's in the title. It outputs HDMI video, so the video quality is pretty good. My only real complaint is that the controller cord is extremely short. They don't give you enough controller cord. And also, look at this. The original NES action set has the official Nintendo seal of quality. That's very nice. That's official. But the NES Classic Edition only has the official Nintendo seal. Doesn't say anything about quality. I'm a little concerned. Here's a quick look at the menu, and I'll show you some gameplay in part 2, but before I do, let me give a huge Classic Game Room shout out and thank you to my friend Derek in Sulphur, Louisiana, for sending this to the show. Thank you, Derek. I am enjoying the NES Classic Edition. Actually, my son's playing Kirby on it right now, so he's totally enjoying it. He's like, "You have Kirby?" I do now. And Ice Climber. And Pac-Man, but I've already got like 16 versions of Pac-Man, so really, what's another one? See you in part 2. Classic Game Room has been brought to you by the ultra-massive Video Game Console Guide, 230 pages of video games on Amazon.com, Retro Megatrex, and how to make a video game review show that doesn't suck. And Jesus number 2. Welcome to the Patreon Lord Carnage Club, being shouted from a turbo volcano. Michael and Ariana Nelson, Ian Shore, Stephen Chucknick, Al Stever, Rick DeBarros, Jason Goy, Andy Schleiss, Sergio Matthias Hergert, Philip Strabenmuller, Jack Stavris, Ohad Kane, Simon Allen, and Sean Zoltek.